presentations, and a special first responders recognition ceremony.
And check out this entertainment lineup: Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, Mixed Company Band, and Canyon Arrow Light featuring Tim and Joe.
And don't forget that classic car show presented by Gilbert's Eagles Club 1047, along with vendor booths, food trucks, and plenty of kids' activities. For more information, give us a call here at WRMN's office line. That's 847-741-7700. Or check out our website at WRMN1410.com.
We hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My Grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my Grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk, a message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free, for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley, I call the place my home, boom, boom, boom. Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley, the more will this sky roll. I've been north, south, east, and west, but there's one place that I love the best. It's the Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley, I call it my home. There's Aurora, St. Charles, Geneva, and Elgin, up and down that river. Elgin and Dundee, McKendree, South Elgin, I ride there in my flivver. I'm the north, south, east, and west, but there's one place that I love the best. It's the Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley, I call it my home. Fox River Valley, I call the place my home. Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley, the more will this sky roll. I've been north, south, east, and west, but there's one place that I love the best. It's Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley, I call it my home. There's Aurora, St. Charles, Geneva, and Elgin, up and down that river. Algonquin and Dundee, McKendree, South Elgin, I ride there in my flivver. At the north, south, east, and west, but there's one place that I love.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Good morning and welcome to WRMN's Fantasy Football Blitz with Dave Teese and John Payne. Everybody feel free to call in at WRMN 1410. The studio's number is 847-931-1410. You can text us at 505-926-1410 or chat with us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio.
Way to go, Coach John. I like that.
Bears suck.
Okay. Can you hear me through your
I
headsets?
certainly can.
Okay, that means my mic's on. Okay. We had that little problem. So, anyhow, it's Sunday morning. Coaches are making decisions last night all week long and trying to figure out, hey, who am I going to start this week?
I think we should talk about last week's Bears game.
Yeah.
It was not pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Bears got the ball ran down their throat by Jordan Mason.
Yeah.
That was disgusting. If they wouldn't have got that turnover for 6 points, it would have just been uglier.
Yeah.
I mean, McCarthy looked good the second half. I mean, it shook off the nerves, made some completions. Justin Jefferson had a couple of drops.
There you
Wasn't a fan of Caleb Williams' overthrows.
Yeah.
I mean, he has no touch on the ball. They couldn't run the ball. DeAndre Swift couldn't run it. What do you had, 55 yards maybe?
You said that before, too.
Yeah. I didn't think they'd run the ball well. Defensively, I thought they played okay the first half. Second half was just ugly. I don't know what they're going to do this week. I certainly don't think they're going to go into Detroit and beat them. I hope they do, but I've got to see some timing from Caleb Williams. I've got to see some touch on the passes. Everything's a bullet. And he looks like Bobby Douglas back in the day, where, guy'd be 5 yards down the field, he'd throw it 100 miles an hour.
Yep. Just sending a message out there real quickly. The defense had a little bit of problem with the run in the second half.
Yeah, they ran it down their throat.
I know. I mean, they were just like non-existent. The first half, I thought they did a great defensive job with the run. And in the second half, I think they made the right adjustments and said, hey, these guys can't stop the run. Let's start pounding it down their throat. And like you said, I thought Williams was great in the first half. He did some, one or two mistakes like every quarterback does. But the second half, he was just missing a lot of players. So let's hope that doesn't happen today.
Maybe his fingernail polish was sticking to the ball.
Yeah, it could be. But let's just hope that doesn't happen today. Wow, I'd like to see a really good defense. We got some players coming back on the defense, so hopefully that makes a difference. And I'd like to see using your two tight end sets a little bit more. And please, back off of fourth down and 3 at your own 40-yard line.
They were inside the 25 going for it on 4th and 3. Why didn't you just take the points?
Yeah.
I didn't get it. What probably would have been great if it worked, but maybe 4th down and 1, maybe I'd do it. I think about doing it, but 4th and 3, I'm not doing that. I don't know how they're going to stop Montgomery and Gibbs.
Yeah.
I think they're going to run it down their throat. Jamison Williams, Amara St. Brown, they were kind of quiet last week. I just Laporta. I just think that Detroit will be ready. The Bears need to be ready, and anything can happen. But
They got a lot of weapons. They can spread a defense.
hey, listen, Caleb Williams. Bottom line, there is talent there. There is no doubt about he's got talent. He's got an arm. He ran the ball well. He just needs to get a little more touch on those passes.
It's like you feel like there's something just missing right there.
Yeah.
You just can't put your finger
like
on
the game
it.
is still too fast for him.
Yeah, it could be.
But
No, I mean, Detroit will. I think Montgomery and Gibbs will get a touchdown each. And let's hope that the Bears defense can hold it up.
Montgomery wants to score every time he plays the Bears.
Yeah. Well, the Bears also got themselves on the practice squad. I don't know if they elevated him up yet, but they got Moody from San Francisco. Tells you that Santos is looking over his shoulder.
Yeah. Well, he should be. I mean, even last year, you cannot trust that guy from 50 yards.
Yeah.
Over. Heck, 45.
Oh,
I mean, and Jake Moody got cut from San Francisco for missing 2 games. So, I mean, it's not a huge upgrade, even if he comes in and kicks.
I think a couple kickers got cut over last week.
You've got to have a guy with a leg, especially at Soldier Field.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets windy there when the elements start. I mean, you need somebody with a boomer.
Even in Atlanta, Egg-Foo Young is not on the
Young.
Yeah, I always like calling their kicker Egg-Foo Young. He's not on the team.
Didn't travel
playing.
with
No,
him?
he didn't travel with them, and that tells you he's going to be bumped. Bye.
Yeah, and he kicks indoors.
It's like Soldier Field is a hard place, especially in the wintertime and the wind's whirling around. It is a hard place to kick. It's a nightmare for kickers. But yeah, Egg-Foo Young, he's not on the road right now with the team. So
Young Hoku.
so it's like it seems like kickers. You mess up, you're gone right now. See you later. Pack your bags. You don't get me that 10 points for David Tees. You're out of here.
Well, listen, they don't pay kickers.
Yeah,
I mean, they do pay them. I should say. They need to perform. I mean, these guys are making $5-6 million a year now.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, they were nothing. They didn't get anything. They didn't care.
Right.
But they're making some money now. They have to perform.
Yeah. I mean, you just kick a ball. You come in.
It's a little harder than that.
So, sometimes it might be just an extra point. You might kick like 4 or 5 of them and not do any field goals. Sometimes your team might be getting beat up. You ain't kicking any field goals. And you're getting $5 million a year.
Yeah, well, like Tyson Bagent.
So I got to touch something with you here. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on social media. Some of the stuff's hard to believe. You don't understand it, but I mean, and I'm not seeing anything on our websites that we go to look for player information and all that stuff. Some of these players like Patrick Mahomes, Justin Jefferson, guys like that, I hear are donating a lot of money for the family of Charlie Kirk. Is that actually? Are you seeing that, or is those just rumors?
I saw that Justin Jefferson would take care of the kids' education.
I heard Patrick Mahomes is doing the exact same thing.
I didn't hear anything about that. I mean, it's a sad
Like I said, it's
situation.
hard to
But that anybody gets shot, I feel bad for the kids.
Yeah,
I mean, not growing up with a father, but I try to stay out of the political stuff because I don't know enough. And
well, he was more spiritual. He was more, he wanted to debate people. I watched him a lot. He was an amazing guy. He will be missed, and our prayers go out to his family. But him and Taylor Swift have a little bit something in common.
hey, what does all this have to do with fantasy football?
Oh, really quick, I want to get my point out here.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
Hey, I'm the host. You're the
I don't think
co-host.
you do
Just sit
anything
there.
quick,
So, but they both have something a little bit in common. She brings a lot of young people to the NFL now.
Oh yeah,
I mean, she
girls especially.
yeah, a lot of girls are watching football,
Yeah.
which is a great thing. And Charlie Kirk brought a lot of young people to the churches and to the polls. So they both inspire a lot of young people to do cool and motivated, fun things.
I don't watch enough political stuff to. Be
But no,
that way
none of that was actually political. It was actually, but that. Anyhow, let's get back to football. We got games to go through today. I know. Sorry.
Let's start with the Giants and the Cowboys.
Yes.
Sit Dallas. Russell Wilson. They say he's not on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be on the hot seat.
You read that too.
Yeah, I mean, he has to be. They're saying that he's not on the hot seat, but I mean, after last week's performance, I don't know if Jackson Dart's ready. Isn't Jameis Winston the backup quarterback over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got
if anybody's going to get a look first, it'll probably be him before Dart. Dart needs to sit a little longer. Love the talent there with Dart, but I don't think he's ready yet. Give him a few more weeks. Couple more Russell Wilson games like last week, and they'll be making a switch.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. There were, 3 games with 3 teams that didn't even have a touchdown. Tennessee, Cam Ward has it. Thrown a touchdown. They were all field goals in Tennessee. New York was another one, and it was on the top of my head. Miami.
We'll get into that, but that was
Train wreck. Yeah, Russell Wilson was 168 yards. He was 17 for 37. Says no interceptions and no touchdowns. So he didn't have a really good games, especially when you have, I know you're going to say it the same way I say it, Neighbors. He had only 71 yards. And that guy is one heck of a wide receiver.
Yeah, they kind of forced the ball to him last year, but they need somebody else to come step up. On the Cowboys side, Javonte Williams looks like the best back on that team.
Yeah,
and I'm a Javonte Williams fan, but I like him better around the goal line than I do the middle of the field. But he's the best back on that team, so I look for him to get in the end zone again this week. I think CeeDee Lamb gets in the end zone this week.
I think so.
And honestly, I think Neighbors gets there too. But
yeah,
that's
a division rival, and that's going to be. We'll see. 2 teams, especially without Parsons on that team anymore.
Right.
Dak Prescott was 188 yards total. He was 21 for 24, and no TDs. But Williams had 2 of them.
Yeah, I know. After I traded him.
Yeah, he is. He's looking really sharp. It was the first game.
First games. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. I mean, everybody's still getting their feet wet, just like us. Dak's a good fantasy quarterback. I don't know if I'd want him on a Super Bowl run, but for fantasy purposes, he's a good quarterback. I think George Pickens has a decent game today.
Yeah,
the Giants' D is pretty good. Don't get me wrong, and those interdivision games are tough. Doesn't matter what the records are. You can throw those out the window a lot of times because it's just a tough game. They've seen seen these guys so many times, each other, that it makes it a little more difficult.
I think Pickens is going to have a good game today. He is really fast. I just felt sorry for him. He was playing on a team. We had Russell Wilson out there last year. And it just wasn't, they didn't use him as much as they should have. And he's fast. He's a very fast receiver.
And I had nobody on the other side.
Yeah.
Now he's got CeeDee Lamb on the other side.
Exactly.
Take coverage off. I think Pickens will do okay. A little different running back. Seahawks and Steelers.
Seahawks and Steelers.
DK Metcalf gets to face his old team. And they're without, I believe, 2 of their defensive backs. And Seattle's got a pretty good secondary when healthy. So I look for DK Metcalf to have a good game.
Usually that's how it goes. You go and play your old team. You tee off on him.
Like David Montgomery against the Bears.
That could happen.
I mean, David Montgomery's a good back. He's great yards after contact, but and he's got to be slowing down a bit, but he's got to be fired up to play the Bears, especially after coming off last week's loss to Green Bay.
Yeah, Seattle is. I'm trying to get this up here. I believe they're playing in Seattle. This one here? No, they're playing in Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There you go. 12:00 game.
Aaron Rodgers had his revenge game last week.
Yeah.
And DK Metcalf gets it this week, so Aaron Rodgers is going to try to get him the ball.
I wonder if the Packers, I'll have to look this up later on down the road commercial break, if Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing the Green Bay Packers this year. I'll have to look that up here in a little bit.
I know they play the Bears this year.
If they play the Bears, they probably play the Packers.
In a preseason game, I said it was the second game of the year, which I was wrong. But
if they play the Bears, I think they're going to play the Packers. So I mean, we'll look that up. Go ahead. What's your next game?
Well, I'm still not done with this one. Calvin Austin, the second receiver on Pittsburgh, had a great game last week. I would not expect that to happen too often. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't expect Calvin Austin to light it up. Rams Titans.
Guess what? Vikings. Pittsburgh does play Green Bay. They play them.
They must play the whole division.
They play them in Pittsburgh, and that will be on 10/26. That's a 7:20 game, so that has to be a Sunday night game.
Could be, or Thursday night.
Yeah, that's true there too. Well, no, it says Sunday here. It says Sunday.
Okay.
So it's a Sunday night game. Pittsburgh and the Packers in Pittsburgh.
It's in
There's gonna
Pittsburgh
be
or
a
is it in
game-
Green Bay?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow.
But that's going to be a game
man.
to watch, everybody.
Green Bay's pretty stout defensively.
Yeah, they they scare me a lot. So,
But the Rams at the Titans. Cam Ward gets to face a pretty decent defense. I mean, they're not the same without Aaron Donald. Our boy Elick Ayamaner, he's on your team. He didn't look too bad last week for the Titans. I mean,
no,
not terrible. It's not a fan of the running game. I know you've got Tony Pollard on your roster.
Yeah,
but and he looked okay on a couple of plays, but I don't think he puts the fear of God in anybody.
well, that was the thing about it is Tony Pollard. Yeah, when he was with Dallas, and they had a two-headed monster over there, he was more effective. He was a guy I would start too.
Back then they had a better line too,
right? And that was the whole thing about it is now when he went to Tennessee, I was really disappointed in his performance last year. I couldn't even start him. That's what kills you in a fantasy league. You can't even start him. I mean, considering I think he had Tony Pollard actually had. I don't know. I know for that one. Tony Pollard had I think 70 yards total rushing, and I think he had one or two passes. Yeah.
I mean, Cam Ward's going to go through growing pains. There is some talent there. I didn't think it was a great quarterback class this year, but obviously Ward was the class of it, and Dart looks okay too. But Cam Ward's got his hands full. On the Rams side of the ball, Kyron Williams should have a good game.
Yeah.
Puka will have a good game. He got smashed last week. Did you see that play where he got hit in the head? Blood was gushing out. He had to go in and out of the game for that. But, Puka's a stud. I don't understand why they don't look for him more in the end zone. I don't know if he I just don't get it. It's kind of starting to remind me of the Julio Jones, Andre Johnson effect, where he gets them down there and then they forget about him when they get by the end zone.
Or they pull him out.
Yeah. And I've got Puka. I need those points, especially to catch you with your lucky team.
Who's in first place, by the way, everybody. So who's the coach of the week?
Yeah.
I am. Yeah. Hey, guess
what,
John?
You did have a great week.
Guess what, John? You know what that is? That's a zinger for you. Yeah. Zinger, first place guy.
I wish I could throw one.
Back to that, Cam Ward had 112 yards total passing. He was 12 for 28. Tony Pollard at 60 yards. So
it was ugly.
It was a good game for the defense for Titans because they kept the Denver Broncos, who has a lot of firepower there on the receiving side.
Tennessee does have a decent team.
Yeah.
A decent secondary.
It was
but I still think that Matt Stafford will take care of business. Probably be a little bit closer.
And the Rams like to run the ball a lot when it comes down to that, red zone.
Kyron Williams, they trust him inside that 5 with the ball. That's for sure.
Who's their tight end there? I don't remember.
Higbee?
Higbee's still there?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. I thought he moved on, but I guess not. I was wrong. I don't know why you're not in the red zone and using your tight ends to get closer to the goal line, but that's just me. I'm not a coach. I just play one in a fantasy league.
Barely.
What's that? Barely. Who's in first place, everybody? Yeah. I won't stop bringing that up. Okay, go ahead. Next game.
Bills versus the Jets.
Who? I didn't hear the first one.
Bills?
Oh, Bills. Oh, yeah. I think that's going to be a Bills all the way there.
Listen, that's another interdivision game. The Jets have won 2 out of the last 3 games against Josh Allen. So, take that with a grain of salt. But I still think Buffalo will take care of business. Breece Hall could start splitting the backfield with Braylon Allen a little bit more.
Yeah.
Braylon Allen is good back out of Wisconsin, bigger back. I think he's probably the goal line back now. But I also said that about Chris Rodriguez, who's been active the first 2 weeks. So,
hey, I'll tell you what. Breece Hall had 170 yards on the ground. He had some good passes. I think he was a total.
Oh, he's quick, yeah.
Yeah, he had a
baller.
He had a monster game. I mean, Justin Fields was 218 yards.
Justin Fields looked good last week, but
But he threw 16. He was 16 for 22.
Yeah,
those ain't bad numbers. I mean, if you realistically look at it,
if you can run the ball like that, it really sets up the pass good sets it up.
And he one touchdown, and he threw that touchdown to who, John? Who did he throw that touchdown to?
You tell me. What's his name?
Garrett Wilson.
Okay, I don't know him. I've always known you to say Jarrett Wilson.
Oh, okay, sorry, Jarrett Wilson.
And I'm surprised you don't say Jarrett Wilson.
If they're on my team, I get to give them any name I want.
Jarrett Wilson's Keon Coleman, he looks like he belongs.
Yeah, he does. He looks sharp.
He's a big dude. I don't know how much speed he's got. I mean, he probably like a 4.55, 4.6 guy, but he knows how to get open in the red zone.
Yeah.
And it looks good.
He made some really great
especially
plays. He made some great plays.
That tipped ball he caught in the end zone. Yeah. I have Keon Coleman on my roster. And
he did some sideline plays that I actually did like, too. When you were like, no way, he's not in bounds. And 2 feet in, so he was actually, he had a good game.
I know we haven't talked about it yet, and we'll get to it, but Roma Dunze, that one play where Caleb Williams was rolling out right, and which showed the arm strength that Williams has, and that diving catch out of bounds, that was sweet.
Yeah, me and Derek Geyer talked about that last week, a little bit about the game, called in on the show.
Yeah, he looks good. Anyway, who you got in this game?
I'm going to take Buffalo in this game. I have no players. Oh, I have Garrett Wilson. You're trying to set me up again. I have Garrett Wilson. I'm going to start him in this particular game.
Yeah, I think Buffalo goes in there and takes care of business. I'm just hoping Josh Allen breaks his legs. But
I think Buffalo might have a little bit of a hard time with Hall. He's a good back.
Buffalo secondary still banged up.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields has got a pretty easy schedule this year, so who knows?
They just lack one more top receiver. They need a good receiver on New York.
All righty. Patriots and Dolphins. Boy, this is just going to be an ugly game. Patriots only had 60 yards rushing last week. Drake May threw the ball 46 times. When you have to throw the ball 46 times and you have 60 rushing yards, that does not bode well. Miami coming off just a slaughtering by the great Daniel Jones, who I wish I could cuss on the air. I'd call him every name in the book for taking 2 of my Jonathan Taylor goal line carries. But Daniel Jones looked good. I don't expect that to last, but it could happen another week.
Well, yeah,
for him down there at Indy. But the Patriots going to Miami. It's always tough to go on the road in the division. I expect Miami to do a little bit better, which they can't do much worse. But Tua should hopefully get out of his funk. Tariq, all kind of rumblings there that he's going to Kansas City. Of course, Miami's denying it, but they always do until they get the right offer.
Right.
But he kind of burned some bridges there when he left, talking about how great Tua was, and he was just every bit as good as Mahomes. So who knows with that?
It just seemed like the team didn't want to play football last Sunday. I mean, you got the cheetah, Tyreek Hill, on your team. And the guy's, is he losing his step? Is he not the cheetah anymore?
I don't know. He said at the beginning of the year that he's going to focus on football this year. What the heck was he doing the last 5 years?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, come on. Probably getting another girl pregnant. I think he's got about 12 of them with 15 or 12 different girls. I don't know what he's got. But anyway, Keyshawn Boutte looked good last week.
Yeah.
For New England. I don't know that he'll have 100 yards every week, but he looked decent last week.
The running game in Miami was non-existent. The Patriots just made a trade. They got rid of the receiver.
Jalen Polk to New Orleans for 6th and 7th rounder.
He moved on to...
I don't think they're missing anything with him. He's kind of banged up last year anyway.
Yeah. But, he'll go to another team and become a superstar, just like every Bears player does in the past.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs. Diggs didn't look like he's back yet. I mean, he looked okay, but, those ACLs, they take a year and a half sometimes.
Yeah.
They're not all Adrian Peterson where they can come back and run for $2,000.
Right. Boy, were we wrong on Ollie Gordon and for fantasy guys, we're sorry.
No, I'm going to blame you on that one.
Oh, why? Because I dragged you into my hype?
Yes. You dragged me in.
Don't follow me off the cliff, John.
Yeah, I won't.
Don't do that ever again. Remember what Elliot Serrano says? Do the opposite of what Dave Tease does.
Yes.
Well, that
it.
is our 7:30 break coming on up here. It's kind of nice not having our soft break. So we got a lot to cover. Still a lot to go, and this show is so much to do.
We're going to do a start and sit this week. We got some waiver targets for you coming up. We got our call-in from our Phantom Wheels.
Yeah, anybody who wants to call in, feel free to call us in, 847-931-1410. We'll answer your questions. Come on.
I don't think that the 4 people listening, Veronica, your mom, Samantha, and
my Uncle Bill,
are the ones that are going to call in the fantasy questions. But hopefully there's a 5th.
I'm thinking there might be more than that. Hey, show me the John's wrong. Show me. Let's get some calls.
Show us some love.
Yeah, maybe that guy that's got the card shop in South Elgin might call in and ask a question.
I doubt that.
I don't think so, neither. Okay, everybody, we'll be back here. The Fantasy Football Blitz on WRMN, 1410 AM.
The new novel, titled DUI Jury Trial, is the true story of two lawyers who defend a truck driver who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this truck driver faces a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a truck again. This 3-year legal battle culminates in a courtroom showdown, which involves the testimony of a DUI expert witness. This book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Thank you! Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low, and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
All righty, everybody. Welcome back to WRMN 1410 AM and the Fantasy Football Blitz. Another Sunday. But I want to get something out of here right now. Guess what? Anybody doing or looking for something to do on Saturday? You have, let's see here. You have the Americans First Responders. Be on Saturday, September 20th, 2025, downtown Hampshire from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., rain or shine. But the weather's so far projected to be looking a little bit mid-70s, partly sunny.
A nice day.
It's a good day to go out there.
A lot of bees.
Yeah, we'll have a big stage, big, huge stage, beautiful stage.
It's huge. It's the biggest stage ever.
It's
the greatest stage I've ever seen.
It's going to be a great stage. Beautiful stage. Anyhow, we're going to have bands on there. We're going to be doing the first responders recognition. We're going to honor them and all that stuff. Live entertainment.
Hold on a second. What is recognition?
Don't ask John right now. Just oh boy. Anyhow, our bands featuring for that event will be Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones. Very good band. Mixed Company Band, another great band. and Canyon Arrow Light featuring Tim and Joe. Another great band. So we have 3 good bands coming in there for great entertainment. Bring a lawn chair, a folding chair. Sit back, listen to the bands, have a beer, popcorn, hot dogs,
Sounds
food.
like fun.
It is. It is. There'll be a classic car show there, presented by Gilbert's Ego Club, lodge number 1047.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, well, additional attractions, vendors booth, food trucks, kids activities, and more. So come on down to the Americans First Responders Fest. Plus, there will be a 50-50 raffle. We have a total of 600 tickets, $10 each. We'll be here for the other 30 minutes. Come on down, buy a ticket. If not, buy a ticket during the week. Somebody has a chance to walk away with some good money, and the other portion goes to our first responders. So after that, let's take it away.
Jags at Bengals. Tanks Bigsby got traded to Philly.
Yeah.
That bodes well for Travis Etienne, who had a great game last week.
Yeah, he did.
They have 140-some yards rushing. I know they're really high in this Brashil Tootin, the young running back that they took this year.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they traded Bigsby. They want to get him in the game more. Etienne, great back, kind of smaller, but, man, he looked good last week. Trevor Lawrence, man, I never thought he was a top 10 fantasy quarterback 2 years ago. I've had some arguments with people about that, and it's proven that I don't think he's a top 10 quarterback. But he might be top 15, and he's going to have his games. On the road versus Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. I look for them to have big games, a bounce back. I mean,
and that's what we said last week, too, everybody. Sorry about that.
No, I
said it. I know.
What did he have? 8 pass attempts over 10 yards last week.
Yeah.
So I think they'll pick that up. Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
The kid on Jacksonville. They fed him the ball a lot on short passes in the middle of the field, which he didn't get a chance to use his legs at all.
Right.
I mean, they need to open that up. And Brian Thomas against Cincinnati's D, even at Cincinnati, I think he gets in the end zone this week.
Okay.
You just need to throw the ball down the field. I think with Etienne and Hunter and Thomas that they should put up a couple of touchdowns. But I think Burrow. I think Burrow and Cincinnati handle this game pretty easily.
Trevor Lawrence is 178 yards. He had 19 for 31, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He didn't live up to the hype that he did in college.
He didn't have to when Etienne ran for 140 yards. I mean,
143 yards. Yeah,
they won that game pretty easily.
ET carried for 143 yards, and you know what's really strange is that Strange got 59 yards in 4 receptions.
Brenton Strange, yeah.
He was really strange.
He was one of my sleepers last week.
Yeah, he was. How did that work out for you?
Oh, I don't have him on my team. I
know, but he was your sleeper. How did that work out for you?
He worked out pretty good.
Well, okay, 59 yards, shot a tight end. Come on. Didn't help out. You didn't help out PPR guys there last week under that one.
49ers versus the Saints. Brock Purdy's not going to play.
Right.
Mac Jones versus Spencer Rattler.
Exactly.
This could be a 3-0 game.
You have no George Kittle, neither.
No, he's out,
on IR.
3 to 5 weeks.
He's on IR. That hurt. I had to pick up another tight end.
I would have traded you.
But he scored for me last week.
Yeah.
I'm not making a trade for tight end for you. It's like trading with a used car salesman.
Hey, do you know what this is?
Opportunity knocking.
Opportunity knocking. Answer the door.
Here. You want the trade?
No. But I think Cincinnati handles this game at home.
Wait. Cincinnati's not playing the 49ers.
Or Saints. I'm saying 49ers and Saints. I'm still in the wrong game.
Yeah, because the fact is that.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a low score.
You got some banged up guys over there. Christian McCaffrey is going to be. I hope they don't work him to death because he ain't going to be able to handle that.
Yeah,
that pounding because they all know
McCaffrey versus Kamara.
I mean, come on. If you're the Saints, all you got to do is just watch McCaffrey. Spend the whole day stopping McCaffrey because
they don't have anything at receiver right now.
No, they got Brian Robinson. I'm sure Washington's like should have done that.
Yeah. Browns and Ravens.
I mean, if you look at the game last week, it was a 17-16 game. Cincinnati wins by
and they shouldn't have won. The field goal, the kicker from Cleveland, missed the field goal extra point.
They fire him too?
I don't think so. Yeah. Ravens are the biggest favorites this week at 12.5 points.
Yeah, but you know what? And when you think it's so easy to grab that pie off that window ledge there, and it's going to be the easiest thing to grab that pie and run, it turns out that you get caught because I have gotten greedy in fantasy league, and coaches, greed kills you. And I'm like, Lamar Jackson's just going to tee off on Cleveland. But Cleveland's defense did keep Chase contained.
Myles Garrett was just a beast.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, you got to be careful with stuff like that.
Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
He finally signed. He's active for this week. I don't think he gets the ball very much.
Yeah. First game.
Right. Harold Fannin, the rookie tight end. He looked good. They fed him the ball. Let's not forget about Njoku. Maybe they rolled coverage on him, but I think Joe Flacco did okay. I don't know that I'd ever start him in a fantasy team. If you have to start a Joe Flacco, that means you've got a lot of injuries at quarterback.
You made the trade over the week there. You got T. Higgins and
I traded for T. Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
Gave up a lot, but hopefully he helps me.
Made that trade with Wheels.
I'm starting him this week.
Mm-hmm.
Bears and Lions. Ben Johnson going back to Detroit.
You think you see two coaches going for it on 4th down and 3 every 4th down? Don't you see that one coming?
Yeah. There'll be no punts in this game.
Yeah, I ain't putting the ball.
I'm going 4th and 3 on my own 25.
You're going to go 4th and 3. I'm going to go 4th and 3.
Campbell too. Yeah. I'd fire up all your Lions this week. I'm sorry. I'm a Bear fan. I want to see him win, but
I want to see the Bears win. I'm wearing my Hester jersey.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he can come back and do something.
He could.
Yeah. Lions have given up the 12th most fantasy points to quarterbacks over the last 2 seasons, though. They got a kid named Branch defensively on that team. That's the one Caleb Williams is going to have to watch.
Yeah.
Good defensive back. You need to watch where he's at. But I think the Bears can score, but I think that Detroit takes care of business in this one.
Yeah, what really is scaring me that Detroit's going to come in there really, really wanting revenge on somebody, and because of that Green Bay Detroit game, Green Bay kept Detroit not existent.
Broncos Colts.
Daniel Jones. 2 rushing touchdowns. God, he threw almost for 300 yards. I think it was over 300 yards combined, rushing and throwing.
Daniel Jones loves him some him because my man Jonathan Taylor, who I had going, got snaked out of 2 short touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Which let's just say when I was at home watching that I was not a happy camper, since we're in a touchdown only league.
Yeah.
So that I don't think Daniel Jones is gonna light it up this week against Denver. Denver's tough, man. Only 4 quarterbacks have scored more than 17 points, and we're talking PPR. 17 points versus the Broncos since the start of the 24 season.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones was 272. He was 22 for 29. That's not bad, with 1 TD and 2 rushing TDs.
And that's the first time, it's 78 that a team has scored on all 7 possessions.
Yeah.
And 7 possessions isn't a lot for a game either. I mean, you usually get the ball 10, 11 times a game. So, but that was ball control. They did a great job. RJ Harvey, the young kid, looked good.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins, watch out because this kid's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Dobbins will get hurt at some point. There's no doubt about that. Other than that, I think the Broncos take care of business. Cortland Sutton gets in the end zone again. I don't see why not. Jonathan Taylor probably scores 6 touchdowns from 90 yards. I hope.
I think I called the Cortland Sutton last week. They were getting a touchdown.
Now
I also did say Bo Nix was going to have 300 yards and 4 TDs. So once again, sorry, fantasy coaches.
Here's another ugly game: Panthers versus the Cardinals.
Cardinals didn't look too bad. Didn't Harrison get a touchdown?
Chuba Hubbard may be the only one to start on Carolina.
Make fun of me when I say things wrong. Yeah. I could do that. I could be like you.
Yeah.
But I don't.
McMillan Ted McMillan looked the part of a number 1 receiver. Or at least young as one. But Chubb is probably the only one I start this week. Trey McBride, Arizona. Kid's a beast for a tight end.
Yeah.
I mean, with him and Harrison. Trey Benson, the kid they drafted last year that spelled James Conner. And James Conner is always good for a touchdown, it seems like, when he plays.
He's getting up there in age. Yeah, he's a good goal line guy. He's a guy you want to know. But, and what gets me is everybody knows that he's going to have the ball when first and 3, second and 1. I mean, everybody knows he's going to have the ball, and he still gets in somehow.
Trey Benson looked good. Eagles versus the Chiefs. Chiefs are a rare home underdog this week.
I know.
And they've got nothing at receiver other than Hollywood Brown, and boy, they'll just roll coverage over to him, I would think. They've got no running game. I think they get smoked this week at home.
Yeah. Philadelphia has a good defense. They have weapons on the offense, but I'll give it for granted that the Chiefs' defense is very good. Their secondary,
their run defense is good. Yeah, I'll give you that.
The secondary is getting a little bit chewed up there last week. But
yeah, Chiefs are 0-2 since the second season of Andy Reid. So I think they go to 0-2.
Is Mahomes going to come out there and go like Rodgers when they were 0-3 at the beginning of the one season? Don't panic.
Right. I'd be careful with Barkley this week. I mean, he is Saquon Barkley. He is a great back. Kansas City's got a good run D. And historically, when a back has had 375 carries from the year before, they tend to start to diminish a little bit as the season goes on. So we'll see what happens there.
And they had a long season because they went all the way to the Super Bowl. So it wasn't like you were getting off early. You were actually working overtime.
They didn't put Worthy on the IL designation for return. So, I mean, they could have done that for 4 weeks. But obviously they think he's going to play in a couple of weeks. So the shoulder injury when he ran into Kelsey doesn't look as serious as I thought it was. I thought he tore his rotator cuff.
Hey, did that guy that owns the card shop there in South Elgin, did he put him on an IR? In our league?
No, you can't. He's
not
on IL.
Okay, I just want to make sure I haven't looked at
Falcons and Vikings Sunday night.
Falcons and Vikings. Boy, I'll tell you what. Robinson, he got that first 50-yard reception. In our league, I mean, I was like, oh, my Lord. Marty gets 24 points.
Jefferson dropped a couple of balls.
Yeah.
That was kind of surprising to me. So
Darnell Mooney is coming back in that game.
It could be worse, but Jordan Mason, he's coming on strong. He looks like the lead back there.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, age is starting to catch up. Kyle Pitts for Atlanta looked decent last week,
right?
With no Darnell Mooney. I don't know if that's sustainable. Man, the guy's got all the talent in the world, but I don't know.
He just doesn't have any
head thing or
what. Man, he doesn't have the years. He was the hype at the beginning when he came out as a rookie, and then you just don't see anything from him. No flashes. And the quarterback, God Lord, Penix.
Yeah.
Did you see his stats? How many times he threw the ball over 40 times.
Yeah.
And he had a
Rick
rushing.
London hurt his shoulder, but I think he's playing this week.
Mooney's coming back. Penix, I'm going to tell you this right now. Penix, he impressed me with that last game.
He looked comfortable.
I mean, he looked very comfortable. It's just, unfortunately, Egfu Young blew the game for him.
Bucks at Texans. Bucks at Texans. Emeka Ebukwa. Kid looked good, man.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, you didn't even see Mike Evans really at all.
Don't ask me to say his name. I just screwed that up so bad.
Yeah. I mean, even when Godwin comes back, I mean, Ebukwa looks like a ball player. They'll have a good 3
But you know what got me is that Mike Evans, no touchdowns. I mean, he was like almost non-existent.
Maybe his best days are behind him. Let's hope so.
Bucky Irving, I think, is going to have a good game out of this.
Yeah, Bucky Irving's a good back. I like Bucky Irving.
Thank you.
Chargers versus the Raiders Monday night. That's the late game. There's 2 games Monday night, so you got a 6 and 9 o'clock game. They're the late game. Quentin Johnson.
Yeah, we talked about him last week.
He's a big, tall dude. He can fly. I don't know how great his hands are, but he sure looked good the other night. Ladd McConkey and Keenan Allen. Great receivers to have on your team. That was a great signing, the Keenan Allen signing by the Chargers.
I'm going to look for Herbert to have a big game out of this one. He looked very good last week. He stood in that pocket. He passed the ball. He was mobile. He waited till guys got open. Their running game needs to get a little bit better, but I know you got a rookie there. And
Hampton looked okay. I mean, he looked all right. I think he'll get better as the season goes on. But I still think I think the Chargers take this one at the Raiders.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert looked great.
Raiders did win last week, so this is a 1-1 teams going up against each other, and
both undefeated. Yeah. But that's kind of what I think is going to happen this week. Doesn't mean it's going to be right. Obviously, has a wrong.
Well, you know what, the Raiders, I think they got a pretty good running back. They got some good receivers.
Genty, he looked okay.
And Geno Smith is an average quarterback.
He's a good game manager.
Yeah, he's a good game manager. Good job, you.
My starts this week.
Do we have one more? Oh, we got both of the Monday night games done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're all done with the games. Okay, go ahead. What are your starts this week?
My first tier is, I think, Burrow, Allen, Lamar, Hurts, and Herbert have good games this week. You kind of your second tier guys are Justin Fields, Dak Prescott, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Goff, and Mahomes. Mahomes is going to have to throw the ball a lot.
Yeah,
because they're going to be down. So that's why I'm putting Mahomes in there. I don't look for a lot of touchdowns, but he is Patrick Mahomes. Running back wise, McCaffrey. He looks like all the offense in San Francisco. Derrick Henry. Let's hope he doesn't fumble this time.
That hurt.
The big ones are Bijan, and Saquon should still have a good game. I'm not saying he's not going to have a bad.
No.
I'm just saying as the year goes on, he may wear down a little bit.
He's going to get a little rest with Bigsby over there now with the trade.
Right. Chase Brown looked good. He should have a good game against Jacksonville. James Conner will get in the end zone like it seems like he always does. And James Cook. I mean, he's a decent little back. He's not a big guy, but a decent little back.
I think Baker Mayfield's going to have a really good game. I think Baker's going to, him and Evans are going to hook up.
I like Baker.
They are my starters. Bucky Irvin is my starter.
Nobody cares. Second tier. Fire up your Lions. Gibbs and Montgomery. Kyron Williams. Brees Hall may have a decent game.
DJ Moore is going to have a good game today.
I think Hampton will have a decent game. And Chuba. Chuba. Wide receiver.
Hey, we have a caller. Let's take our caller here.
That's Wheels.
It's Wheels.
Yes,
hello,
sir.
caller. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Hey, he called and he answered on the first time.
Yeah, I know. I told you I'm getting better at this.
Man. All right, let's get.
Thank you, Wheels.
Let's get to our. Our receivers. Fire up Chase and Higgins today. Joe Burrow has a good game against Jacksonville. Smith, Najigba, Puka, and Nico Collins. Like them today, along with CeeDee Lamb.
Garrett Wilson's going to have a good game.
Yeah. Wilson's.
Wilson's.
Jefferson Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Ladd McConkey, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, revenge game. Mike Evans has got to get in the end zone. The guy just scores touchdowns. I mean, even if he catches 3 balls, 2 of them will be touchdowns. Tariq Hill, he's getting in the end zone this week.
How about this? Let's go. We're running. I know we got a little time, but we got to get some stuff covered because we got questions. Your sleeper of the week.
My sleeper of the week.
Yes.
I'm going to go with myself. Because
you're going to go home and take a nap.
Yes, I'm going to go home and take a nap after this. Man, I honestly, I like T. Higgins this week.
You like T. Higgins?
Yeah, I like T. Higgins.
We talked about this earlier. My pick is going to be Calvin Austin.
The kid we just talked about, the third?
Yeah. I think he's going to have 100 yards and 1 TD.
I think you're wrong.
What do you think, Wheels? Who's your sleeper this week?
You put him on the spot.
Yeah, I know. I did. He didn't see this one coming. I had to do it.
Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams. That's not a bad one. No,
yeah, not bad.
Like
Good choice.
I like that, Wills. And anybody else out there, Austin Eckler's done for the year.
Yeah.
So you can probably get rid of him. Bryce Young, you can probably get rid of him if you have. If you have. And Jadon Blue, it doesn't look like it's going to work out with the Cowboys.
No.
But are you ready for our 2-minute warning, Wills?
Okay, but before we get this started, how did we all... Our fan base, our big fan base wants to know, how did we do last week?
I went 6-4. Wheels went 5-5, and you went 4-6.
So I'm down by 2 with you.
You're by 2 games with me and 1 game behind the Phantom.
Oh.
And the Phantom was the guy, the first week was the guy from South Elgin. Last week it was Wheels. This week it's Wheels. So he smoked you.
Yeah.
So let's get to it.
He smoked me by 1 point. Stop it.
All right. Question 1 on our 2-minute warning. Let me get this straightened out here.
Yeah.
Wheels, will Russell Wilson have 2 TDs versus the Cowboys this week?
Yes.
Dave?
No.
I'm going to say no also. Question 2. Will Aaron Rodgers throw for 250 yards versus Seattle?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to say no.
He's a no guy today. This is John today. For the last time. Oh, I don't even know why Dad did that.
The Bengals, will they score 29 points against Jacksonville?
That's an interesting question. I like that one.
29 points or more, I should say.
29 points or more. It's an unusual number. I will say yes.
Wheels?
No.
I'm going to go with yes. Just to spite Wheels. Will Daniel Jones have a rushing TD?
Boy, we think on the same page sometimes here, but I'll tell you that. I would say yes.
Wheels?
No.
I'm going to say no.
And you know why, really quickly? Because Sammy started Burrow. He's starting Burrow. And every time he starts Burrow, another quarterback does better. Just like last week. So
I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that. Will the Chargers hold the Raiders to 22 points or under? Dave?
Yes.
Wheels?
Defense look good.
Yes.
I'm going to go with yes also. Dave?
Okay. My first one, will the Saints beat the 49ers? I say yes.
No.
I will say no also.
Oh. Okay. Second one. Will Derrick Henry rush over 120 yards and 2 TDs?
Wheels?
No.
Dave?
Yes.
I'm going to say no.
Yep. Okay.
Question 8.
Okay, my next one. Will Cam Ward get his first TD this week?
Against Denver?
Yes. Passing TD.
What do you say?
I'll say yes.
Wheels?
Yes.
I'm going to say no.
Wow.
Number 9.
There's a point for us, Wheels.
I got to give you a 1.
Oh, will Daniel Jones repeat last week's performance, and will he get over 245 yards?
Passing?
Passing, not running. See, that's like, I will say yes.
Wheels?
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to say no. I think he gets 239.
John, no. And this is the, I want to throw this out there because I did like the way he played last week. Will Penix Jr. repeat last week's performance?
What was last week's performance?
Have had almost 300 yards.
So the question is, will he have almost 300 yards?
Okay, how about this? He repeat. Okay. Maybe it was not worded right. I think will Penix. Shut up, Wheels. Will Penix Jr. I say get over 300 yards passing.
Wheels?
No.
You'll say yes?
I'll say yes.
I'll say absolutely not.
Really?
Well, we got our 10 questions done.
Wow.
I want everybody, don't forget to check your inactives an hour before kickoffs. You know, a lot of things can change. You pull a groin in practice. So make sure you check those things. Any questions?
Well, no, we got a couple of minutes, Wheels. Are you excited? I mean, I know you got. Well, yeah, I know you had to play the guy in South Elgin there. Good luck for you.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, so good luck to you and all the coaches around the world in fantasy football. And I hope y'all score 110 points like I did last week. Oops, did I say that out loud?
That's not going to happen again. I guarantee you that.
Oh, never count me out on anything. All right, guys.
I think I'm going to go 10-0 in the 2-minute warning. So,
oh, really?
You're really going to hear about it next week.
Wow, because you have a lot of everything is no's and 2 yeses on there. Wow.
I'm taking Wheels' theory from last week. He was no's on a lot of things too.
Yeah, he was,
and he beat you.
Yeah. Okay.
But I could probably get somebody that doesn't watch football that probably beat you.
I'm gonna go home and curl up a little ball and cry.
Yeah. Not. That'd be the second time today.
All right, guys.
Everybody, thanks for listening.
And
Wheels, we'll talk to you later.
See everybody at the First Responders Fest there on Saturday, 1 to 6. Me and John will be there.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need. Because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
Good morning. This is Pastor Bill Yonker, and I welcome you here to Emmanuel Lutheran Church of East Dundee. We are glad you are able to join us on this, our weekly WRMN radio broadcast. As we do each Sunday, the church service that you are listening to